Hey everyone, this is Man Shark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, and this is Final Fantasy X. We're still up at Monster Arena. We were leveling everybody up. Let me just check on how things are going. Yep, that's good. Still got a couple of spheres. Could use a few more magic spheres, to be honest. Everything else, it's fine. I'm pretty sure that the where everybody is for stats is looking real good. Alright, let's just quickly duck into the sphere grid real quick. Right, we had just gotten a couple of fortune spheres, excuse me, so that we could raise our luck. Now we need to pick our new site of attack, as it were. I'm kind of feeling down here, because we started here. This is where our maxing started. Came up here, down all the way, around all of this mess, up here, to down here, and we sort of just ducked over to here, and then down here. So we have, if we come over to here, and we come back this way, then we'll be doing a lot of, yeah, I think that might be the best option. The other option, of course, is that we can start in here, and come along, I think this is Waka's stuff? Yeah, Waka's stuff. But then we'll have to double back, whereas if we come through Lulu's stuff, so through Riku's endgame, into Lulu's stuff again, come all the way around here. What's this? Nabgil. Don't need it. There's unlocked by 4 in there. That's actually really nice. We need a lot more level 4 key spheres, unfortunately. That'll get everybody double cast as well, which is handy. And come up here, and we get into Waka stuff. We can have a brief divergence down here, and come back. Keep on coming around, and you know, either continue up or go down and around like normal. Alright. So that's where we're going. We'll leave the central grid alone for a bit because it's got a whole bunch of empty nodes in it. Yep, so let's move them. We want return spheres because we've got a ton of them. So return to there. Nice and easy. Alright, now. Gonna move them in here. We got some empty spheres here, which does kind of suck. You know what? We're gonna move everybody there. Everybody who matters, anyway. And while we could probably move them with levels, we've got return spheres. We might as well use them. You know. Oops. We could also use friend spheres, but we've got more return spheres, so, you know. Doesn't really matter. So the difference is, teleport spheres lets you move to anything that's activated by an ally, or has been activated by an ally. Friend sphere lets you move to any ally's location, and return spheres let you go to any node that you have previously activated. So I don't know if return spheres will work. Yes, they will. Beautiful. I wasn't quite aware of where we'd gone with Yuna yet. Okay, so I want 1, 2, 3, 4 magic spheres at least. We do not have 4 at the moment. We have 2. Let's gonna sort this stuff out real quick. Oh, also, how many 80 dark matter? Okay, so we're gonna fight Jumbo Flat a couple of times. What's up, buddy? Now, as tempting as it is to just pop down Oblivion, because Anno's overdrive is indeed full, you don't want to do that. You want to make sure you set up first. So, put down a haste. Definitely put down the haste, even if you are going to overdrive. Which admittedly, we are totally going to overdrive. And put down a shell. Because see, the overdrive has a huge initiative cost. That was unimpressive. Like, massively unimpressive. Only 58,000. Maybe Oblivion has like a physical component to it. That would make sense. I mean, it wouldn't make sense as to why, but it would make sense as to why we didn't do as much damage. Like one of those things where you feel like there's something on your glasses. Ah, it was actually on my eyelash. Wonderful. My eyelashes have been giving me a lot of issues lately. With the ongoing eye saga. Basically what happens is occasionally one of my eyelashes comes loose and gets in my eye, which is normal. That happens to everybody, you just don't really notice it. But my eye is so goddamn sensitive right now that just causes it to start twitching and just go absolutely ballistic. Shit sucks, what can I say? I feel like we'll basically kill Jumbo Flan as we need it. Because this is, oh, it has to cast Reflect on you before it casts Curaga because it is already in Reflect status. So if it casts Curaga on itself, it would be healing you instead. That's why it casts Reflect on you. That's interesting. And why they made it like a double stage thing anyway, so it doesn't lose initiative. Hacks. But yeah, because Jumbo Flan is a bit annoying to kill, because, you know, 1.3 million HP. Yeah, we'll just sort of... Oh, that's right. Nah. You're not getting that. We'll just kill it as we need it. No big deal. I mean, okay, if you want to waste turns casting regen on yourself. Technically, now that it's put us in regen, us in reflect, sorry, we could cast slow on it. No drama. Maybe next time we fight it, I'll demonstrate that. But at the moment, I think it's pretty close to being dead anyway. I kind of got to wonder, when Seymour came back with this, like, new Aeon that nobody had seen before, maybe the, like, dudes would have been like, so where'd you get this from? Like, what's up, dude? Like, we'll just go in and fight it. If it ambushes and kills us all, we'll deal that. Huh. That was a lot of mana. Yeah, he comes back with this thing and they're like, oh, you know, that's totally normal. You must have just found it. Weren't like, where did you find it? because it's like, that's your mum, kid. We probably don't need to cast Shell on ourselves, but I mean, it doesn't hurt. So we're going to just pain it until it puts us into reflect. And then we'll slow it down. Just for the lulls, really. I'm pretty glad that we're now actually able to reliably kill it. Really? Flare? Okay. Also, I don't believe it can cast regen on itself. I think it has to put me in reflect status before it can do that as well. That explains why it doesn't just go for the regen immediately. And also why it insists on casting the elemental spells on itself and reflecting them onto me. Because I don't think the AI... Well, it probably is sophisticated enough to know, but there we go. Most of the time, I wouldn't say that AI would be, yeah, on ourselves. Thank you. Beautiful. Yeah, look at that slow-ass jump over land. Yeah, normally, if I was programming AI... Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna Dispel you. I don't think Dispel removes slow, but I'm not 100% on that. Yeah, don't know. It's hard to tell if it's slow or just jelly-like. But yes, if I was programming like enemy AI behavior, I would, instead of going, hey, check if anybody has reflect status before you cast something on them, I'd just say, if you're in reflect status, cast it on yourself, because it'll always trigger. Like, it'll always bounce to an enemy. He must still be slowed. Look at how much, how many rounds we get before it even gets an action. That's insane. Like, pain does reduce those a fair amount, because pain is a high initiative item. But goddamn if this isn't funny. There we go. If you're wondering why it keeps on saying immune when I hit it with pain, it's immune to the instant death part of pain. Alright, congratulations, thank you very much. Let's go into the sphere grid real quick. We'll go to Auron, use magic spheres. I'm going to use all 4 nodes here, because we are a little shy of magic. Ah! That's something that actually needed doing. We need to farm mana and speed and 1 power. So 2 speed, 2 mana, 1 power. Let's do that then real quick. Kodos. Gonna see a lot of Kodos. Like, there's no way around it. Oops, that's not what I wanted to press. Alright, we'll go with, I guess, power first, because it's first on the list. Very nice. Forgot that we were so low on mana spheres. Whoa, nope. There we go. Bit of a double press there. Still need to get auto protect on Kamari and Lulu if I remember right. Yeah. So that's Fafnir? Yeah, Fafnir. Should probably just do that, I guess. I like not having to heal so much, and while we do have Auto Phoenix, it is nice to not have everybody just, you know, have to take a little rest. Cool. So now we should just do speed spheres. I should probably heal Orin. Alright, one more of those. Ah, that was Dark Matter, so now we still gotta do two. Annoying. Fafnir might actually be a more enjoyable fight in terms of just being quicker because you don't have to wait for the counterattacks. But I'd feel bad because we actually need the stuff that Fafnir drops. The light curtains. So, you know, I would feel kind of bad about using them for consumable spheres. There we go. Let's sell the gear. Yep, not bad. Thank you very much. Alright. Back to the sphere grid. We are leaving a bunch of these like level 4 nodes and stuff alone for a bit. Level 4 nodes are very expensive to get rid of. How do I want to do this? I'm going to have to bust through those ones if we come down here. And this one here as well. Just check real quick. Okay, I do have enough to get through that, so we might do that anyway. It won't let us move into where I want to go. Yeah, come down to this one. What do we got here anyway? Agility by 4, HP by 2. How's our HP going? Okay. No. Gonna clear out that HP sphere. And instead, you know what, we'll put a magic sphere there as well. Why not? The reason why we didn't replace it with a HP sphere, even though Auron is at sub-max HP, is because, okay, so magic there, an MP there, and a strength there, okay. All of these nodes are going. Is because he hadn't activated that already. Magic and strength. So we're going to need to go and get another magic sphere in a bit. Now. Okay. He is sub... Oops. We're going to put in an MP sphere. Because he is sub by enough that... Look, it'll balance itself out. Okay, agility by 2, magic by 2. Alright, so... we'll move everybody else around to where that is, and then we'll go fight Jumbo-Flan again. So that ability right there, what is that? Mug. Yeah, okay. Not necessary for everybody to know that. Can be handy if you're just doing mass steals, but you know. It also costs mana and yeah. And look, if Titus and Riku can do it, you're generally going to have one of those two in your party, so... Unless you're really trying to drain something of its stealables, yeah, not much point. You can see Titus has already been through here. And that's fine. Whereas, you know... I mean, she doesn't have to divert up there to get Copycat. I think we recently got that for her anyway. Okay, let's just have a quick assessment. So we're going to need one for there. Is that... That's magic by 4 anyway. Cool. Magic by 3, so 2. We're probably going to put another magic one there as well, just for the hell of it. So let's say 3 magic. All of these are going to have to come out. These are not the best node. Yeah, 3 magic, and then whatever we're going to burn through here. That one's fine. 4, 5. So at least 5 magic nodes. Okay. Guess we're fighting Jumbo-Flan a little bit more. And trust me, there's nothing I'd like more to make this a quick kill, but the thing has enough immunities that we can't just overdrive it to death with anybody. But yeah, real pain in the ass. I mean, and this is the quick way. Using double cast ultimas and copycats and all that sort of thing, I don't think we're at that point, because everybody's magic is kind of bad. because we haven't killed this guy enough. So yeah, this is definitely the quickest way. As annoying as it is to have a Pokemon fight. I don't mind it constantly using Flare on us. Flare's good for us because, I mean, it still barely does any damage to me. But also, it delays his initiative enough that I get in a lot more turns. And speaking of getting a lot more turns, yeah, that's my stuff. Also, Flare kind of has a pretty quick animation, unlike Ultramon. Good thing Dispel's a quick cast as well. Oh, and it was going to die anyway. Cool. Dark Matter. Lame. See, like, cool. That's, like, great. I think maybe a Slogger would land on it through Reflect, but I don't care that much. I wanted Shell, that's what I wanted. Yeah, we definitely can't strip his reflex status off him, so it just must be an auto-reflect. And you can kind of tell because he didn't cast it on himself at the start of the battle. If he did with that and like always led with that sort of thing, then you could be like, yeah, okay, that can be dispelled. But because it seems to be an innate characteristic, you just can't get rid of it. Which is fine. These are special creatures. You've got to deal with each of them in their own special way. Excuse me. I do wonder why it uses Curaga as its initial reflect, because surely, I mean, its regen is way better. Ooh, that went weird for a bit. Not quite sure what happened to that camera angle. There we go. You really don't like the way it spreads out and like loses form. Hey, 2 magic spheres. We've got to go again, guys. We need to kill it 2 more times and get the rewards from it. I do wonder how the Magus Sisters would go against it, but I don't know, maybe we'll try them out next time. Can't hurt. Although they might have issues because I'm not sure if they have a non-elemental attack. Yeah, probably not the best of ideas then. They'd probably survive, but it might just take a while because if they don't have a non-elemental attack, or like a magic ability, sorry, if they don't have non-physical damage, also doesn't it absorb? I feel like this thing absorbs elemental attacks, so they may just end up healing it constantly. Yeah, can't really trust the Magus Sisters with this. A bit of a frog going on in the throat. Apologies if that one came through the mic. If we get below 10,000 HP, I might heal. If it hasn't put us in a into reflect status by then. Nope, there we go. Next battle then, I swear. I even have quick animations turned on, I think. So, you know. I definitely have quick summons turned on. Yeah. Let's take a while. I've even lost count of which kill we're up to. I feel like I have 4 nodes after this. Whatever, we'll use this as the, if this gives us magic spheres, that is. As if it gives us dark matter, that's another issue. We'll see. That should be the kill shot. No. Wishful thinking. This one then. Hey. Awesome. Okay, so first things first, clear spheres. Magic, gone. Agility, gone. Great, keep on moving. So we've got accuracy, agility, and HP. Now, just a quick check. We don't need to replace that HP node, so accuracy and agility. And let's say evasion just to make it a full speed complement. And we've got MP, magic defense, and defense, and they all need to go. Quick question. Yep, so we can replace that MP node with something else. So magic defense and proper defense. And we whack out another magic defense just for the hell of it. Alright, we're going to park him there, just a quick check. That's 4, yep. Yuna, come on down. Ah, we moved too far. I forgot that there was a sphere just up there. Great. I'm gonna have to check all their stats after this. God, we're gonna have to kill Jumbo Flan a lot more times. It's very irritating. Alright, pop on down here. Okay. Magic defense and agility are almost capped for Titus. Magic defense and evasion are capped for Waka. Agility is almost capped. Yuna has capped magic defense, which is interesting. And Auron has capped none of those. Alright, do not return to the main menu. I actually want you to bust through this level 4 here. And then move into here. Now, the weird thing about this is none of these nodes are +4s. We're going to be wiping the whole lot of them. And like, I don't actually care what they were beforehand. So what we're going to do, look at Titus. Actually, look at Waka. Waka's our most leveled. What is he lacking? Strength and magic. And luck, I guess. Also an accuracy. Okay. So back to types. We're actually going to put down a couple of luck spheres, but also one accuracy and a strength. And 1, 2. Now we don't have the fortune spheres to unlock those. So we're kind of just going to sit pretty here for a bit, but we're going to move everybody over there too. So now Waka should have perfect accuracy. Yep. 4 of his 8 stats have been maxed, because we don't count HP and MP as stats. So the trick now is that what we were doing with HP and MP in terms of, you know, wibbling around the excuse me. There's a second sneeze coming though. Maybe. Yeah, there was. Hopefully that did cut out for you guys. Okay. We need more luck nodes. We need 8 fortune spheres, and I'm pretty sure we don't have any. Yeah, we don't have any. Cool. And we're probably going to need more than that, actually. Let me just check. 8. Probably need about 20. Because for every luck sphere that we use, we need 4 fortune spheres for these guys. And spoilers, I'm planning on replacing pretty much all of this with luck. Because we certainly don't really need it anywhere else. Alright. Oh, and you'll see that Yuna's HP is absolutely tanked, like, even further to, like, a ridiculous level. That's totally fine. Excuse me. Well, I guess we'll fight Earth Eater. And what we do to fight Earth Eater is we just punch it. Yeah, it Megaton punches and kills Auron, but that doesn't matter. Because now it's on its ass. We might as well have Titus use Blitz Ace on it. Because I just want to kind of... Yeah. I don't particularly like Blitz Ace because the attacks aren't full strength attacks. This last one is. Oh, maybe not even then. So instead of doing 100,000 damage, he did about 140,000 damage maybe. Whereas this shit... This shit. Like high, 1.2 million damage. Oh! My bad, he's still got enough of defense that it doesn't really... Huh. That's irritating, actually. Yeah, whatever. That's fine, he'll tide us up. Don't have to worry about healing. You know what? Nah, we will worry about keeping him healed. Just saves us time, really. Could probably be putting him into shell status or something, but again, that does influence our healing as well, so... It's kind of like, why bother when you can just heal? Now it's dead. and we're immediately going to fight it again. I'm annoyed that those overdrives didn't really do a good job. Yeah, if it wasn't for the weird butt flares, this would be a far quicker fight. Come on, it must be almost dead. Nope. That's fine, he'll get back up. There we go. Cool. Alright, so we're just gonna... Those fortune spheres will be right down the bottom here. Here they are. Wasn't enough for everybody, but you know what? It's kind of okay. I'll just use them for Titus at this point in time. I want clear spheres on that one. And on that one. And I'm still going to replace these ones here with luck nodes. Oh, I only have one luck sphere. Okay, that's fine. Magic, I guess. And of course we're going to bust this level 3 lockdown. And actually just move this way and bust level 4 as well. Okay, what are you starving for, Titus? More correctly, what is Waka starving for? Still some strength. You're gonna find that there's enough stuff up in Waka's area, like, here we go, strength plus 2 there, strength 1 and 2 there, and another 2 there, but when we replace those with plus 4s, his strength will be up there. We probably have more than enough strength on the board at this point in time, once all the replacements kick in. Sorry, what do we got? So we're actually really short on just luck, and same with agility, and we're going to be moving a whole lot of other things too. But really just luck and magic at this point, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of magic in here, in Lulu's section, that we haven't really taken account of. Well, some of those are just magic plus 4s though. Alright. So technically, going to Titus, if we could put Lux in all of these, that would be amazing. And then this is where we... No, we've got to come up here and do this one as well. Defense 2 there. Alright, but in the meantime, I am honestly bored of the monster arena. So let's go have some fun. And by fun, I mean
we're counting on.
We're gonna see if we can take on Dark Veilafor.
Yeehaw! Here we go.
No promises. Absolutely no promises. Titus, I need you to put on Peaceful. Thank you. And I need everybody's main overdrives to be set to Warrior. And you know yours is actually fine on Comrade. Right. We've got 10 minutes left in the episode, guys. Let's see if we can get there in that time. Oh, and just to be absolutely sure, yep, cool, everybody's there. Alright. Should be able to do it. Marker's near max strength. Yeah. And we'll have the other two cheer him, and if the first overdrive doesn't work, we'll use Entrust to pass overdrive meters. And if that doesn't work, well, shit. And I did save back at the... Did I save back at the arena? Ah, whatever, there's a save point just before him anyway. Go. There's our friendly save point. Yeah, I totally did save. Now it's saved again, so good on us. Now there is a purpose to this, because we did actually miss something back in Besaid. If I remember right. We still haven't unlocked all of Auron's overdrives. There's a Jek sphere in Besaid, which I believe you can't actually get until you revisit it like this. Ooh, bit of a jerkiness there. Yes, gives us the prayer, and then he's like, heathens, or infidels, or... I think infidels? Are we infidels?
Infidel!
Oh.
Prepare to charge!
Alright. So here we are, with Dark Veilafor. Now, I want to just try... I'm pretty sure it's immune to this, but, you know, why not? Yeah. Got it. Now, depending on how much damage we do, this could be the kill shot. Yeah. So that's how you take on Dark Veilafor. Now he's going to give us, I believe, 2 Dark Matter. And if we're lucky, a nice item. Yep, 2 Dark Matter and a Genji Bracer. Yeah, bite it.
Stay away from the summoner! You're a bad man!
Yeah, that's right. You run. Alright, so let's just check out what a Genji Bracer is. That must be one of Auron's things. Yeah, break HP limit. So if we... we don't even... Yeah. Okay, so if we really wanted to, we would actually be kind of happy to have that, though only 3 slots instead of 4, not the best. As it is, it's gonna get sold. It's not a bad piece of equipment. I just don't need it. Okay, so now Besaid Village is open to us again. which is real nice. It lets us recruit Blitzball players from here if we didn't have them already. Ah, lovely. How much is that thing going to sell for? Okay. So, apparently I lied. Let's just sell the rest of this shit, because some of it's actually worth a fair bit. Triple Overdrive in particular is very nice. Oops. But apparently the break HP limit thing is worth next to nothing, so we're going to hold on to that as like a souvenir. It's pretty fucked up, to be honest. Let's just set our modes back to Comrades for when we do use the AP trick again. Alright, we've got a Jack Sphere to find. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't get it the first time through. I don't think you can. And I don't quite remember exactly where it is. It's probably by the temple. Not in the temple, that's for sure. Oh yeah, and if you didn't get the, what do you call it? The Destruction Sphere? Well, hey, it's,
I hear Sin made a big...
gotta...
The far plains ringing with losing...
Yeah, if you, what do you call it? Didn't do the Destruction Sphere properly in this temple, and you know, you just can't unlock Anima until you, come back and deal with it. Okay, yeah, nothing here. Did I already get it? I couldn't have already gotten it. I know I did backtrack at one point, but I'm not too sure if... Ah, there it is. Right? I thought I saw it here. Yo, kid. Yeah, thanks. Is it in the temple itself? I've just been lying to myself this whole time. There's nothing in here. Nothing in here. What about you, old man? Yeah, that's for spirit. Alright, I guess I'll have to consult my notes. Because there definitely should be a Jack Sphere around here somewhere. And I don't remember picking it up. Ah, here it is. Hey! Damn straight, we'll have a look. Let's see what the bros were up to.
Smallest heap of huts I ever seen. Now, that looks like a fine place to live. Orin. My lord? When this is over, could you bring Yuna here? I want her to lead a life far away from this conflict. You have my word. I will bring her here. Thank you, Orin. You're a good friend. What are you guys doing? Let's go! I'm so hungry I could eat a shoe puff whole. Sorry. Well, let's go then.
I do like the sort of Jekt and the boys, or Brasker and the boys, I think is the better way to say it. It's kind of amusing. Alright, let's head back up to the... because that's all we have to do here. So let's head back up to the airship and we'll call it there. Because there's nothing else to do in Besaid. Alright, yeah, with that, well, I've been Sub, you've been yourselves. Later.